Hello, and welcome back to SeeNoBounds Live. But this is a very different show. We haven't done this before. Danielle is our first guest. We're actually going to interview our members, our experts, about their experience with SeeNoBounds. And it is going to be warts and all. So we want honest, we want brutal, we want fair, we want it all, right? So we've got Danielle in the studio. We've dragged her in, kicking and screaming. Danielle, welcome. Thank you. First off, thank you for being a member of SeeNoBounds. Thank you for your continual support. I know that you're one of our event coordinators as well. Thank you for the work you do with Get Connected Bristol. Thank you for the work you do with SeeNoBounds. But I want to talk about the work that we do for you and for First Help. All right. I'm going to go back to the day I found out that you were in business. It's a very proud moment in my life, where I rang you up. We'd worked together in the past. I rang you up and said, I've heard you're in business. You never told me. All right. I had to find out off Facebook. All right. I was a bit upset about that. And bang, our business relationship started. Mm-hmm. Tell us a little bit about your experiences with SeeNoBounds. And I want warts and all, right? I want the good, I want the bad, because that's how we're going to improve as an organization, is to know where we've gone right and where have we gone wrong. So tell us a little bit about that. Tell us a little bit about your experiences.
For me, there's no warts at all. It's been nothing but benefits for me, especially because, like I say, you come when I literally started at my business. I had no experience, and I didn't, have experience of what I was doing. Didn't really have many contacts, nothing like that. So for me, from the get-go, it's been an advantage. I've met loads of people, loads of contacts through SeeNoBounds. I've got loads of business through SeeNoBounds. The majority of my clients have come through SeeNoBounds. I can say there's not very many clients that have come from elsewhere. The majority are from SeeNoBounds. The knowledge that I've got through SeeNoBounds, from the contacts, from yourselves, the advice, everything, for me, it's all be beneficial. Like I say, nothing bad at all from SeeNoBounds. The new meetings as well. I love the setup where it's online, and it's just purely, one-to-ones. It's quick. It's you go on for an hour, and I get so much out of the online meetings. And then you've also got the training side of things that you can go on to as separate, so it's not all in one. So if you want to go to network, you can go to network, and if you want to go to learn, you can go to learn. That side of things, all the events that you've got that you can attend,
we want. I'm glad you brought that up, actually. So just point out, right, this is not rehearsed, okay? So literally, I've just grabbed Danielle and said, right, just before we finish, I just want to do a quick show with you. And we've kept the network very separate, so you can go and network. Or you can go and learn. There's no presentation that you're forced to be involved with. Mm-hmm. But if you want to learn about, and we've had all sorts, intellectual property, coaching, goal setting, SEO, which is what we've done recently, FSB, which, to understand more about the FSB and what you can get out of that, we've done all of these kind of shows and these events, and they're very separate. So the people that are in the room are there to specifically learn about that subject, which I think is a massive benefit. I know that, look, I'm biased, okay? I know that SeeNoBounds is a great organization, and I'm very, very proud of what me and Charlott have built. But where can we improve? What is, if you could say, right, Jay, you need to improve this, what would you say that would be? Trick question.
Perhaps,
I like it.
Perhaps more face-to-face events.
More face-to-face?
Yeah, because you've got a lot, because there's only been one face-to-face networking event, and that was brilliant. So perhaps more face-to-face, so it's not just purely online.
And that is, that's great feedback, actually, because it is something that we're doing. So we've got one coming up in Swindon soon. We've got one coming up in Bristol. We're looking to do them more regular. Again, it's organization and planning, and obviously that's your forte, and how much time that involves.
Definitely.
So that is definitely something else. What would you say was our biggest win as an organization? What is it that SeeNoBounds does that, in your opinion, is better than anyone else?
It's the introductions and the introductions to businesses, and the amount of contacts and things like that you've got, and you and Charlott are always there to help anyone. Do you know what I mean? So for me, it's the introductions, the businesses, the people that you meet, and everyone, I've never met a bad person through SeeNoBounds at all. You know, everyone's genuine, and they're all there, you know, because they run a business, they're reliable. I've never met, so it's like you vet them. I don't know, but you know, for me, the people that you meet are good contacts to have.
Yeah, we don't vet them, but it's like birds of a feather flock together, right? And if you get good people in a room, they automatically attract good people.
Yeah.
And you'll see the bad apples will kind of leave on their own accord because they won't be able to break into that positive environment. And because we then project a positive environment, the negative people don't feel comfortable in that positive environment, so they naturally leave. I mean, we don't get many people leaving, but you know, I think that's the thing. And the other thing that happens when you're surrounded by positive people, you become positive. Yeah. And I think that's something that we do. We use that, and we try very hard. I mean, I'm a motivational speaker, so if I can't motivate a group full of people, I need to change career. Do you know, Dan, it's been brilliant, and we've worked with you now for a while, right? And I love our relationship. Like me and you, we've got a relationship. It's very unique. It is. But the truth of the matter is, right, I literally adore winding Danielle up, and I adore the fact that Danielle just gives it back. We share an office together, so our relationship has moved on a long way from a phone call to a lockdown. To now actually sharing an office, and we've got Blue Koala together as well, which is obviously an independent business. This is Blue Koala. But you know, Dan, it's been great having you, and it's been great having you at part of SeeNoBounds, and I do hope that our relationship grows on for many years to come. If you were to give a top tip for anybody else out there who's thinking about, I mean, it's a sales pitch, I'm not going to lie. The idea of these interviews is to find out the good and the bad. All right. If you were to say to someone, and you're going to introduce SeeNoBounds to someone else, what would you say? What would be your top kind of line, if you like?
So if I was introducing anyone to SeeNoBounds, especially if they're new business owners, I would say jump in, because not just of the contacts that you'll get, it's the information, the help and everything. You know, it's not just the contact side of things. So you can, you know, you've got people coming to you for business. It's all the other aspects of it to do, like I say, the information, the knowledge, everything. You know. Yeah, the
little brainstorming sections. Well, it's what we pride ourselves on. All right, our ethos is get connected, get exposure, and get support. And we get people connected through our networks. We get people exposed through these type of interviews, and we get people supported through the other people within the network. And we're very strong about that. So, Danielle, my dear, it is absolute pleasure to have you. So thank you so much for giving us some time.
Thank you for having me.
Take care. And until next time, we will see you back here very, very soon. Be safe. See you soon. Bye now.